Hello and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I am Jeff and today it's time for a LEGO collection tour. For those who are new to the channel, that's something that I do almost every month. I do skip certain months like the holidays, like last month, but every month I go around and I show you the complete collection. Today I'm starting off here in the shop because, well, this is where most of it's at. And we've got some exciting things. I bought some new shelves and I am slowly moving my completed sets from out here in the shop out into the basement. And I'm doing that because, well, there's no climate control out here. If it's cold, it's cold. If it's hot, it's hot. And I am concerned because I don't have the time or the money to finish this shop up for a couple years, and I pretty much know that. So in order to protect them until that time, they're going in the basement where it's climate controlled. Now, I get this shop to the point where it's fully insulated and I've got heating and air conditioning out here. I will move it back here and do some different shelves and all that good stuff, but until then I got to protect my collection. So let's go ahead and let's walk around and let's take a look. If you guys would, hit the like button, and if you feel like I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. For those who are regular viewers, you will recognize this as my city, and it is not making much progress because I put a order in for these pieces here and some worm screws, and unfortunately the guy shipped it within a timely manner, but the post office says there's a delay. They don't specify the delay, how long the delay, so I have no idea when it's going to be here. It was supposed to be here 2 days ago, so that's why you haven't seen a city video from me, because I really want to start from this side and work my way over to the beach and onward. And so I'm hoping that things will arrive this week, because even if it's later in the week, I can get you an update and work on it. But until then, I'm dead in the water. Pun intended there. Okay, so let's show you. Sorry the chair's in the way, but here is the Great Wall of Lego. And I keep some of my boxes, but not very many of them. In fact, I'm running out of room, so I'm probably not going to keep too many more boxes. But as we walk over here, what you're going to see is the Ultimate Collector Series X-Wing version 2. I stole one of the pieces out to make the windmills, wind turbines. I'll replace it when it comes in. And here we've got just kind of my base plates. I've got a whole lot of different colors, some new, some you know, used, that kind of stuff, and some Technic bricks there, 16 by 16s, and got a whole lot here. And then on this shelf, it starts to thin out because I've taken some stuff out. If it was fire, I took it off of here and I put it in the other shop, or I'm sorry, in the basement. I don't know what I'm saying. And so here you have some airplanes, but there's some holes because of that. And then we've got Gringotts Bank, and we've got the Lego Bricklink designer program. We've got the Ghostbusters Firehouse. And again, over here, things are starting to thin out, because, well, you see some gaps on that shelf. That was some fire equipment, and same with that shelf. And so I've combined all my police and fire that's downstairs. And I apologize, this guy's in the way. Let me slide him out of the way here. And then we've got some space there. We've got an empty shelf. And then over here, not too much thinning. I think there was a little bit of fire on one of these shelves, right where the shark's at. Yeah, I can see the indentations from the dust. I took that in the house. And then over here we've got castles, Vikings, that kind of stuff. And all those holes, that was fire, and up here was police. And I've taken all that in the house. Over here we've got some, well, we've got the Grand Carousel version number 2. Got some boats. Oh, I just noticed that fireboat didn't make it in the house. Well, it'll make it in the house after this video. And then we've got the amusement park stuff up here. And I moved some stuff here because 2 of the shelves that were in here are now in the shop, in addition to the new ones that I bought. So I kind of Frankensteined them because originally they only come with 5 shelves. I don't like it, and I like to combine them so I save room. So, and oh, that police station didn't make it. Okay, well, I've got a couple things to move out there. Let's move to the other side of the shop. And you'll see here that I'm replacing these. I only bought 4 new ones, or no, 5 new ones this last month, of the black Acro Mills. And as I convert them from the old stack onto Acro Mills, they get put up there except for the last 5. I didn't put them up yet, they're right there. But I've come a long way on that too. And let's walk over to the other side, and you'll notice there's been some changes. Okay, so a lot of this Star Wars made it into the basement. Not all of it, but you know, these last 2.5 shelves did. And there was some over here that did too, because this is Star Wars over here. And we have the Eiffel Towers up here. We've got Seinfeld, The Office, oh, and some other stuff, the Disney ones. And then got some sets we've got to put together, some Indiana Jones, some vehicles, so on and so forth. Oh, Prince of Persia down there, some Winter Village, and I really need to, that's actually on my list. That's probably the next thing I'm going to do inside the house, is I'm going to set up a shelf and put all of the winter stuff, so that when I make my Winter Village next year, it's not hard to find. And over here, we've got some random sets. A little bit of Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones there. And we got some Harry Potter, Batman, the Shadow Box, some more Batman, Stranger Things, Transformers, Adventures, Harry Potter, SpongeBob. Got a lot going on here, but this is where it gets exciting. You see, I had some totes right here, and I've been able to finish some of my used sets this last 2 months, and so I do still have totes, but I've got less of them because I had a few right here, and those are now gone. And this shelf right here used to have some of my more vintage stuff, like Paradisa, the old fire stations, the old police station. That's all inside the house now. And this shelf right here, well, it's completely missing. That's in the house. That's been Frankensteined up, and it's got sets on it. So speaking of the house, let's go ahead and head in there and see what's been going on in there the last 2 months. So down here in the basement is what I was talking about. I started this shelf, first shelf here, all the way to the right, has always been here, and added a second shelf, and yes, some boxes are covering it, but then added a couple more. So basically what you have is you got some larger vehicles, and I apologize for lighting down here. The light's not that great, and there are no outlets down here either, so I can't really add lighting just yet. That's definitely on the list, but here we go. Got a whole bunch of Speed Champions, the larger cars, the 2 stadiums. I do have the the English one, I can't remember what it's called, but I've got that one, I haven't built it yet. There's all the space I did the videos of. Some trains I did some videos of, and then Jago City Market. And then over here, we've got some vintage stuff on the very bottom here. And this was over in the shop, but now my vintage is here. And then we've got some of the Arctic Exploring, the new fire station I did a video on recently. A whole bunch of fire stuff, a whole bunch of police. And then over here, I have started to bring over my Star Wars. And see, yeah, the lights get better over here because there's 2 lights next to me over here. All right, let's go ahead and head upstairs. I'm up here in the loft, and I've decided to forego filming the loft this time, and that's because the 3rd and 4th level of the Avengers Tower is almost complete. I don't want to give that away, don't want to cover it up, because that's a video, that's another separate video, which is coming soon. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my Lego collection tour, and I will be doing this, like I said. I'll be picking it back up and doing it every month, about the 1st, sometimes on the 2nd, depending on what's going on. So I hope you guys will look forward to the next one and see what's changed. And if you want to help the channel, there's a couple different ways. You can make a donation directly, and that's through the PayPal link in the description, or you can head over to Bricklink to my store, and you can buy pieces from me for your builds, and I'll ship those to you. So you get pieces, I get money I need for the channel, so it helps out both of us out. Another way you can help out the channel is by hitting the like button, subscribing if you feel that I've earned your subscription, and to turn on all notifications and leave me a comment below. And also, if you want to help the channel, please watch another video right after this one. The algorithm loves it, please do it. And if you would share a link to this video or any of my other videos on social media, other social media platforms, that helps out. All right, guys, be good to each other, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.